the gospel. Are you willing to become that someone for Jesus? Are you? See, I thought God wanted me first to go through all of the stuff. He said, I never asked you. Now listen, if He's calling you to Bible school, don't stop. Go. Because He didn't call me. But you can make it. Don't try to be a somebody. Because when you try to be a superstar, all you turn out to be is a shooting star. After a while, that's why I let God handle it. You see, we have the easy part. I go to parts of the country. I went to the underground church in China. Do you know how I sang for them? I love you, Lord, and I lift my voice to worship you. Oh, my soul, rejoice. Because if you're caught, you'll be in prison. I went to Vietnam. Some days I literally, Pastor, I cry. Because I never dreamed this. I'm being honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. I never dreamed this. Not in my wildest dream, Pastor. I dreamed that I would be standing in your church. Never. I'm honored, sir, that you would trust me. I was praying one day and I said, God, I never dreamed this. He said, son, you dream so little. I can't fit in there. So I'm going to dream for you. I went to Vietnam and you know when you check into a hotel in Vietnam and they hand you a flea collar, you know you're not staying in a 4-star hotel. And the missionary told us, they said, listen, guys, please be careful how you make sure you're decently dressed because the security is not very good. The women will come in there to clean your room. And we were up because we were going through jet lag. And this little old lady came into our room, Pastor. She's cleaning our room, and after a little while, she had a smile on her face from year to year like she had no cavity. And she looked at us, and with her broken English, she said, you are Christian. And I thought, man, I must be getting really spiritual. I got a glow, dude. So I said, why do you ask? She said, I see your Bible. So I looked at her and I said, are you Christian? She looked around really quick because you see, if you're caught being a Christian in Vietnam, you're thrown into prison for 2 years for hard labor, just being a Christian. She looked around and she said, I am. So I asked her, I said, do you have a Bible? She said, I have 1 page of Bible. I said, excuse me? She said, when the Pope Paul Camerouche came in and things like that, they wiped out everything. So if you wore a watch, they killed you. If they wore glasses, they killed you. If you could read and write, they killed you. That's it. She said they confiscated all of the Bibles. She said, I have 1 page of Bible. I read every night. How many Bibles do we have in our house? That we don't read? Now we even got them on our phones. And then she looked at me and said something, Pastor, that absolutely devastated me. She said, can I ask you a favor? I said, sure, what would you like? I'm an American now, Would you like American dollars? Would you like jeans, t-shirt, tennis shoes? What would you like? She said, no, I don't want that. And she looked at me and she said, would you pray before I die and get to go to heaven that I get to go to church one time? and freedom. That's what you get to do. We have the easy part, right? We write a check. They have the hard part. They have to live it. Do you know what a faith promise? Do you know, how many of you know what a faith promise is? Most of you excuse me? Can I ask you a question? I'll end with this. Ushers, get ready. How many of you own homes? Can I see your hand? Homes. Okay. How many of you paid cash for your home? Let me see your hand. You did? I got to talk to ushers. Don't let these people out. Hold them back, because we got to talk to them, Pastor. They got too much money. We'll find use for it. Right? We own cars, right? And all this stuff. How many of you went to the bank and signed reams and reams of paper? Let me see your hand. And he came back on Sunday and said, Pastor, would you pray for my hand? Why? We had to sign. We got carpal tunnel syndrome. We're crippled now. Right, Pastor? Now, how many of you know, I'm not talking about ministry, okay? How many of you know your job is secure for the rest of your life? Till the day you die, your job is secure. They want you there forever. Let me see your hand. Nobody, right? Because you could be fired tomorrow, right? Now, how come by faith you made a promise that every month you will send this money? Ouch. Every month you said, by faith I make you a promise, Wells Fargo, that I will send you this money. And you write a check every month, right? How much does a soul cost you? Ouch. You, out of your excess of your budget, you said, God, I want to give you this. And He's like, really? What happened to the other part? And He says, that's not faith. And He is giving you a number that is absolutely scaring you. Now, don't write $1 million. But if you have it, we'll take it. We're not shy. But God's giving you a number that's scaring you. Now that is faith. My accountant laughs at me. He said, you give more than you make. I said, do I look hungry? Because, now I'm not into this, I don't know why I want to say this. I was listening to a TV preacher one day. Remember they talk about, how giving seed money? Send in your first seed. God will bless you with your first seed. So I called him up and I said, yes, this, that, and all. I said, would you tell the preacher if I have a ministry, if he wants to put his seed money in my ministry and let God bless him? It doesn't work that way.